7, right?
This is episode number 7 of the Four Horsemen Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome back.
Wow.
As you see, we've been changing scenery for the last little bit. We're trying to find our way in this podcast world of wrestling.
And right now we can see who the current champion is.
That's right. Yep. But good thing for that is Mania is next week, and I'm almost positive we'll have a new champion.
I don't know about that. You can make all these claims, but while we're making claims, I'm going to go close this curtain behind us.
It smells loud in here.
It does smell loud in here. I had to get in the groove. Ain't no music on. Jeez. While we're talking about, WrestleMania, it is that time of the year. It's basically Christmas for us.
Yeah,
but not this year. Because we found out that Santa Claus, his name is fucking Roman Reigns. That's who Santa Claus is.
I think it's more Krampus than Santa Claus.
It's just all bad.
It's just
It
not
is
a
not
good
good.
deal. It's not a good deal.
It is.
Oh, but, later on in the show, we'll have our own WrestleMania matches that we'll be booking and take it from there.
Spoiler alert, mine doesn't have Triple H in it or Roman Reigns. Could
Neither
you
does
imagine
mine.
a WrestleMania without Triple H or Roman Reigns?
I can imagine how happy I would be.
I mean,
What? Yeah, I love Triple H.
I mean Triple H, okay.
Okay, are you talking present Triple H?
Present
or-
Triple H.
Okay, mine is like back in the day Triple H.
Oh yeah.
Fucking my time, Triple H,
Yeah.
man.
We'll get to that, though.
All right. Anyways,
Anyway.
but talking about this year's WrestleMania, there are some really good things that are going to happen, and I think there are some really bad things that are going to happen. I think, one of the good things is there's finally a contender in the cruiserweight division in Austin Aries, and I think there's someone that's going to challenge Neville for the title. I think it's going to be a great match. It's going to be one of the matches. I think there's going to be about 3 matches that'll steal the show.
That's one of them.
Yeah,
That's one of them. I think
KO Jericho.
KO Jericho and
Will
the
be
AJ
awesome.
Styles and the Shane McMahon.
See, and I am actually not looking forward to that.
I'm
You don't
looking
think so?
forward to it, but I'm looking more forward to Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton.
And as I elaborate on AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon, I mean, great, Shane, you're back. You're doing funny things on SmackDown. But
You
come
can't
on,
throw
dude.
through car windows after
It's like,
showing
we're
up
just-
at the end of the show.
At this point, it's kind of like Jeff Hardy. We're just kind of getting sick of you, just putting your body through hell. I don't want to see you jump off a Hell in a Cell ever again. Because that should have killed
Goddamn
him.
whore mouth about
Should
Jeff
have killed
Hardy.
him. I'm just saying, that's if you look at Shane, what does Shane do? What does Shane bring to the table as far as wrestling? He does his
jumps off
punches. He dances around. He goes coast to coast. Or he'll throw an elbow off of something.
I'm
large.
sorry. Was Shane McMahon ever a world champion?
No,
Okay, don't.
he hasn't. So
keep his name out of your mouth.
So put someone with AJ Styles
Who is a world champion?
that is a world champion.
Okay.
That is a good wrestler. Bring up
My
Nakamura.
my issue was nothing. With,
Finn Balor's healthy. Do something with that.
Because we don't know how
there's
many
so
years
much.
AJ Styles has left.
Use
He's
him.
out there. Like,
Use him. Anyway, my rant done.
Okay, well, hopefully it'll be good. Main event maybe lasting longer than 5 minutes.
yeah, right.
The Brock Goldberg.
But I think by the
WrestleMania
time,
20 again. Woo.
but I think what's going to happen this year is after Orton and Bray Wyatt and Undertaker reigns, I honestly think the crowd's going to be done because
Watch
those
them
matches
leave.
are going to be. I think they're going to be good.
I would love that. Would be such a big fuck you to WWE if people are leaving WrestleMania early.
Before the main
No
event.
one, no
Before
one
the
will
main
do
event.
that.
No shit, because you paid a ton of money to be there.
Oh yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Hopefully by this time next year, we'll be doing the podcast live from a hotel where Mania's going to be at.
That would
Maybe
be cool.
2 years. Maybe 2
Probably
years.
2 years because I'm pretty sure next year's Mania tickets are already sold out.
In New Orleans. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, it is now time for the most highly requested, highly entertaining series of our show. It is the Move of the Week. Dylan, what is this moves? This
All
week's
right.
Move of the Week.
we're complaining a lot about WWE and how it's kind of a joke. So the move of the week kind of falls in that category. This week's move of the week is the stink face.
All right.
Yep. So gonna start over at that end. Zach, who you stink facing this week?
Oh God! All of my freaking clients at work, I just so many entitled people just thinking they deserve things and they have no idea what they're getting into. It'd be a super kick then a stink face, I think.
Oof. Very well deserved stink face.
Get the bottom of your foot and the back of your ass. Huh?
Yeah.
Chris?
JBL.
JBL.
Just because.
It's John O'Clock.
He's hilarious though. I still love that he is just as brash and kind of like racist as ever.
He's still that Texan.
And gets away with it.
Oh yeah, he just does not care.
Zane?
I think everybody's gonna give me a high five after this. I'm gonna stink face fucking Amy Schumer.
Alright, okay.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
Nobody.
You don't even
What's
need
the
to
reasoning for right
You don't
now?
even need to
Just because it's Amy
You
Schumer.
don't need to. She is. Just,
She is awful.
She
and
is so
I've always
annoying.
thought she's awful.
I've never thought she's funny.
And here's why.
But when she talks about her vagina,
I lose my
I
fucking
lose my
shit.
shit.
Did you guys see the old like roast of God, was it? It wasn't.
I
It
know
was
what
of
you're talking
Steve-O.
about.
It was of Steve.
Oh,
And
she
so
made the
fucked
Ryan
up.
Dunn
she,
joke.
yeah, she made a Ryan Dunn joke, and it was like
a week,
a week
or two.
after he died. She's like, "Oh, Steve-O, not the one that we thought would go first," you know, with Ryan Dunn. And it's just like,
It was like-
ever since then, I've never liked her.
It wasn't even a funny joke, and it was just. It's fucked up. She's not funny. Like, she's stolen so much of her content, and the rest is about her vagina. And maybe it's because we don't have any vagina power in here other than Zane, but
The vagistical powers.
either way. So Amy Schumer.
Done.
I know it's a repeat, but I'm going after EDM music again. Here's why. So repetitive, so boring, so unoriginal. That's all I need. Like, I heard 10 songs this week that literally
You count them all? How'd you know they were different songs?
I couldn't tell, but some guy told me. They did the exact same thing. It's this boring little build up to do, and then it starts going faster, and then says something fucking stupid.
So we all know who Dylan's favorite entrance is of the divas being Naomi's, because
Yeah.
it's just pure, just fucking EDM.
Next week, I'm going after ass metal that Dylan likes.
Ass
metal.
Ass metal.
Let's get out of here. Alright.
So,
Well,
That does it for the movie.
the Mania season, it's always good to reminisce, and I think it's time to talk about our favorite Manias, the ones that we thought that were just superb. The talent was great, the matches were great,
Out
the
of this
celebrity
world.
interaction was great. Things that happened, set things up, made guys who they are. I can start it off. My favorite WrestleMania of all time was 19 from Seattle. Main event was Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar. One of the greater matches that I thought stole the show completely. Besides the main event was the HBK Y2J match. I think that was one of the great matches. It really showcased Shawn at a later age with Y2J. They were going blow for blow with each other. And it was Matt Hardy, Rey Mysterio in the opener.
Yeah.
I really liked that match. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas against Los Guerreros.
yeah.
I think there was so much great. That era of wrestling was really good, and I think that Mania was my favorite
Nice.
at Sicko Field. Dilcat?
It's hard to pick one WrestleMania moment for me.
No,
or not
this-
moment, but on WrestleMania for me. But I'm gonna have to say I can't remember what number WrestleMania was, but the match itself that sold it for me, the whole show for me, was Undertaker, Triple H, and with guest referee Shawn Michaels.
Wasn't that like
I think it was
30? Yeah.
That was
30.
Was it 30?
29 or 30.
Yeah, it was one.
Yeah.
I thought it was early. I thought it was like
Really?
25
You really
or
like that match
26.
that much?
I don't know why, but
I think the
It was later.
HBK Flair was like 27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was it? It was one of those, but it was just because growing up, Triple H and Undertaker were my two favorites of
Okay.
all time. To have them there with Shawn Michaels, guest referee, and just kind of knowing that these guys are on the more tail end of their career,
Yeah.
to see a match like that.
I'd like
Like,
to see.
It wasn't the greatest match wrestling wise, but there was just so much build up and emotion behind it.
It was two brawlers. It wasn't like grapplers or high flyers.
Exactly.
It was brawlers.
Which
Oh,
is
we got
why
a question
they
from
know
someone
so.
in the stream, by the way.
Oh,
Really?
Let's
Yeah.
take care of those.
Nice.
Nice. He's asking, how's everyone's day going so far?
It was great until I got here and someone mentioned Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too
Good.
bad. Not too many complaints.
Very good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just doing it. Looking forward to this every Sunday. You know.
This is
That's
this
good.
has
What was your favorite WrestleMania?
Yeah, what about that, man? What do you think about WrestleMania this year and favorite match or
White Husky Gaming.
I really hope he just trolls the fuck out of us.
Oh no, it's gonna be another fat
It's
Brian
like
Kendrick.
you 30-year-old fucks talk about wrestling. He's sitting there. He's
It's
like,
me. It was me, Austin.
It's Vince.
Just kidding,
speaking
homie.
of
If
Vince,
not.
did you guys see? There was a post. It was a guy living up by WWE headquarters, and it's a picture of Vince McMahon walking away from his totaled Bentley.
yeah,
I
he
saw
got in an
that.
accident. Yeah.
Total his Bentley, and he's
It
just
was
walking away.
literally like 2 miles from Titan Tower.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. How about Jim Ross's wife?
Oh, that's
That
so sad.
sucks, bro.
Yeah.
His wife got hit on a Vespa.
Yeah, she was driving back.
Did
from the
you see?
gym.
No, it wasn't a joke. But Jr. said, "Yeah, the priest just gave my wife her last rites." You know, he said that every time,
Yeah.
like for the last ride.
Yeah.
He just gave him his last rites.
Oh man, that's
Shit.
rough.
I didn't even think of it that way. I thought it was just like him being somber. Like,
Well, it's probably both.
It
but
is.
he said that when he commented.
Yeah, I mean, lives his character.
that's
For the
sad
most
though.
part.
and
Yeah, super rough.
Thoughts go out to
Think
JR.
he'll ever come
there.
back to WWE?
No,
You don't think so? Even if they're letting Hogan back in.
I think he'll come. We'll see him once, and it'll be to induct someone.
Yeah, if anything.
Speaking of inducting, all the people that are inducting people
It's gonna be
this year,
crazy.
holy
It's gonna be cool.
shit.
Besides, like John Cena, who you could have seen
How-
that coming, but like Jim Cornette,
Oh, Jim
Eric
Cornette.
Bischoff.
Oh, can't believe that.
Bischoff.
Bischoff is less surprising because
Jim Cornette.
he has a pretty good relationship with Vince and like everything that they've
He
done.
shoots
after.
on everybody.
Dude, Jim Cornette.
Not Cornette, I'm talking Bischoff.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
Bischoff. Yeah, Cornette.
Oh, yeah,
sucks.
Bischoff.
Bischoff is in
Mhm.
so McMahon's pocket.
Did you guys see? It was on Twitter. Kevin Owens saying, "You think it's weird that Jim Cornette's inducting Rock and Roll Express? Wait till he has to induct me."
Who said that?
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens?
Because
Oh,
him and Jim Cornette fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at least
Cornette's got some
Cornette
shoots on him.
despises Kevin Owens, saying he's a great talent, but he's the most difficult person to work with.
I can see that.
Well,
And
yeah,
it was
which
Kevin
is
Owens.
guaranteed is true though.
Kevin Owens is saying Jim Cornette, you know, he was a great booker back in the day, but he needs to just stop trying to book matches in Ring of Honor.
yeah.
But either way,
Chris, what's your mania?
My favorite Mania, WrestleMania 20. That's my favorite one.
And that's the one we watched, right? That was
Yeah,
that was
we
one of our
watched-
pay-per-views.
we
Or was it 21?
we watched 21.
21 was the first Money in the Bank, but WrestleMania 20, when the main event of the triple threat of Benoit, Triple H, HBK,
yeah,
incredible.
HBK,
And then it has one of my favorite matches of Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero.
yeah.
When
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero was the champion, and the way he won,
The
he
heel.
unlaced his boots, and he was in the ankle lock and rolled
Slipped
up
out.
angle. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. That was a good one.
Zach?
Mine is WrestleMania 26.
26.
26, yeah. So, again, main event, Taker, Shawn Michaels, career versus no disqualification streak. So, you know, just the
Like when
Shawn Michaels
came
like
out
last,
on the huge cross.
yeah, his last ditch effort to beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and that was a good one. Cena and Batista for the WWE Championship. One of CM Punk's last Manias. Oh, well, no, that was 2010. So that was when he was doing like
No, he
his-
left in 15.
Yeah, he was doing like his straight edge society thing then with
Which I thought was
Gallows.
great. And
Yeah.
what was her name?
Festus, you mean?
Yeah. Triple H fought Sheamus. That one was kind of lame. The Orton versus Legacy. That's when that was happening too.
Okay.
Where Cody Rhodes and
Alright.
Ted DiBiase were like, okay, we're kind of sick of this. So, yeah, good times.
Speaking of like Cody Rhodes, he is flourishing in the indie scene right now.
I saw some of his stuff on TNA and I just kind of laughed because it just looks so
Well, no,
lame.
like in Ring of Honor and New Japan,
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, he's a great
His
character.
stuff with the Bullet Club is great.
They should have let him do what he was doing, man.
I feel it. Well,
WWE doesn't want to admit they're wrong on
No,
anything.
no, of course
well,
not.
they never will.
They want to be the creative guys, even when
They
it's
wanna
not
be the
best
guy.
for business.
The guy.
They want to make the guy.
They want this to be their yard. Oh, God.
Well, individual segments. Zach, what do you got for us this week?
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, man. Worst theme song ever. by the
Have you
way.
heard the remake of it?
Did you
Yes.
hear the song he made?
No.
Broski?
No, it's Hosky.
Oh, Hosky. Yeah, that's
no.
right.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
I love Zack Ryder, man.
So
pretty
my
bad.
what I'm
If he
talking about
doesn't,
this
if he
week.
doesn't hit a world championship, ugh.
So I'm actually talking about some interesting rumors about returns to WWE. If you're active on the Instagram, feeds and Facebook, Twitter with WWE, you'll know that the Hardys' contract for Ring of Honor was not that long. In fact, it's going to be ending
Before
really, really close, like
really soon.
No. It's the
Right.
Friday.
the Friday
Yeah,
The
before
Friday
Mania.
before Mania.
This
So
upcoming Friday.
we could be seeing a Matt and Jeff Hardy return. I don't think it's going to be the broken personas.
I think it will be.
I hope it
I
is.
really hope it is. I don't think it's going to be.
Well, they're gonna then TNA's gonna send cease and desist letters, and WWE's gonna be like, all right,
No,
here's
because-
$1 million. Stay afloat for
fly
another week."
swatters.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Well, I think Matt and Jeff have the creative rights to that.
They're apparently
To the
they're gonna go
broken
to court
personas.
with it. With
They do, but
with
I just
TNA.
don't think what I think they might let them do it eventually, and then it'll turn into a feud with Wyatt.
I hope so.
I could see that.
But
The Wyatt.
I think if they come back, it'll either be something at Mania or the Raw after.
That's what I think. I think that's one thing we'll talk about
Um,
next week is the Raw after Mania. What we'll think will happen.
so there's that, and then I've heard talks of McIntyre coming back to
Really?
WWE because he's
Okay.
been doing well on the indie scene as well. He was with
He killed
TNA.
it. He was killing it on
Um,
the scene.
And then someone who I'm actually super stoked on, I was bummed that he lost. I mean, I had torn, but Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno, I was stoked. I loved watching that match with him and Bobby Roode. But then they just
You mean Stan from Space Jam?
seriously.
Is Maddox coming
And
back?
but then right after
I
they
like-
put him, they're starting some feud with him and I think it was it this week's TNA the Ono versus
NXT.
the Drifter guy. What's his
Elias
name?
Sampson.
Elias Sampson, a career match, career versus career match. Loser walks. But I just thought it was so dumb. It's okay, you just put him up for the world for the NXT championship.
It's not gonna be Cassius Ohno. Pause the
There,
recording.
there we
There
go.
we go.
We're back.
I-
Anyways,
Okay, that whatever.
I wonder where it cut out. We'll see that later when we're editing the vid.
It might have cut out the part we probably shouldn't be talking about. We talked about anyway.
We talked about Paige just getting stuffed.
Brad Maddox. Anyways, talking about memorable moments. As it was at being Mania, what's the moment in WrestleMania history that really stands out to you the most? Zach, you want to start out first? What's the moment? They always talk about the defining WrestleMania moments. What is yours? A spot, an ending.
Mine probably is Undertaker versus Triple H. When even Michaels I'm sorry. It just has to be that one.
Oh,
And even Michael's super kick taker still kicks out, still gets the win, and they walk out together.
That was mine when they're walking out up the tunnel, all three of them together.
Yeah, that's a hard one to beat.
It can't
That's a
be
good
beat.
moment.
It's the best one.
And that's, I think, why that's my favorite WrestleMania, is that moment alone. But I got another one, so.
That moment. That's a hard moment to beat.
Chris?
Spot wise, Shelton Benjamin running up the ladder on Money in the Bank.
That was cool.
Or Jeff Hardy jumping off and crushing Edge.
What about Edge's?
Alright,
we know
my
his name
moment is in the TLC triple threat ladder match when Edge spears Jeff Hardy off the ladder.
holding the title.
He was
Sitting there holding the title.
exactly, because it's my two favorite wrestlers.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't steal people's thunder, Dylan.
Hey, it goes
Or
around.
Edge spearing Foley into the
Into
fire.
that was pretty cool.
So you know that was Edge's idea, right?
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
was pissed he wasn't main event.
Yeah, that's exactly why. My favorite, Shawn Michaels coming off the ladder against Razor Ramon. Just that iconic shot
Classic.
of him jumping off the
100%
ladder.
classic.
It's hard to beat.
Very classic.
I dig it. Well, just talking about, Mr. WrestleMania Shawn Michaels, it's another opinion segment we have, with it being WrestleMania now. Who is your guys' past, present, and future Mr. WrestleMania? I can lead off again if you guys want.
I got mine.
My past Mr. WrestleMania is not Shawn Michaels. It is The Undertaker.
The streak alone.
He is Mr. WrestleMania.
I feel
my
like we
present-
keep sliding slightly. No, keep going. We're good. I just feel like we're sliding more my way. And Zach's getting cut out.
Oh,
We need to keep.
that's true. Yeah, Zach's kind of getting caught out.
Anyways,
There's too much of me. I don't know if that's possible. But.
My present Mr. WrestleMania, big match, John Cena. He's the present. You think about it, from 2004 to now, he's always been involved. Whether it's a title, main event, him and Rock, in future, and who I really hope, even though he's not that old, hopefully he's got at least 10 more years in him. If he doesn't keep getting hurt, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
God damn it. You took
I know, you
two of
kind of
mine.
stole my thunder.
Yeah.
But I still got some. This is an easier segment because there's so many potential answers.
There is, and you can agree with it. If we each have the same opinion. But if you want to go next,
Yeah, Stone Cold.
okay.
Definitely Stone Cold. Present, John Cena definitely. I would say Triple H sort of as well.
Okay.
And in future, Seth Rollins, but Finn Balor. Finn Balor's going to take it. Seth Rollins or Finn Balor, those are going to be the dudes you're going to see main event or co-main event. 100%.
All right. My past. That's a tough one. It's Michaels. It has to be.
Yeah.
No one put on a better show. Present though, is Triple H.
Nice. Yeah.
Nobody. You always know when someone's going to be big when they have a big WrestleMania entrance. Like, no one outdoes Triple H on an entrance. Does that?
game, and what you make
Other
the words, even
other than Lenny's
more
drum
now.
training,
I mean, think now. Think the last two. I mean,
coming out with
the Terminator stuff,
the Terminator.
against Sting,
being
And
carried to the ring on a throne.
Yeah, I mean his entrances are huge, and now look to NXT. Look who has the big entrances. You've got Finn Balor, you've got Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura. You've got the guys with the big entrances. They're gonna be the WrestleMania, the highlights. So my future, it's gonna be Nakamura.
Damn, you just literally stole all my.
I just can't wait for Nakamura to come up to main roster.
He has to do it soon, dude. I didn't realize how old he is.
Yeah, he's old.
He's like
old.
35 or 36.
That's not too old.
Can you imagine a Shinsuke WrestleMania entrance? It'd be nuts.
Oh my god!
I just imagine if he had a fucking entrance this year.
Just like a full orchestra playing. That,
Like-
I gotta be done. That's who I think is gonna come Monday after Mania.
Cool.
I hope so.
I
I'm-
hope not,
I'm-
because I would rather have him
Balor's
show up
healthy.
at
Because
Mania.
he's okay. We'll talk
Okay,
about
but
it.
we're-
We'll get to it.
Realistically.
Go ahead.
Okay, so past. I would agree Shawn Michaels, but I want to also say Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even as a competitor, but just the iconic moment of him slamming Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Like that just kind of is one of those defining WrestleMania moments. And even though it wasn't the best match ever, just that moment alone kind of puts him in there.
Yeah.
What about the fuck you moment to Bret Hart when Yokozuna beat Bret Hart and Hulk
And
Hogan
then
comes
Hulk
out
Hogan
2
comes
seconds
in.
later?
Basically
Leg
cashes
drops
in
him.
Money in the Bank when there's no such thing and just takes the like
We've got a new world champion.
like why? But
Back in the old like hardcore championship days, you could just pin anyone anywhere.
yeah, well,
pin them in their sleep.
But it's Hulk Hogan. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, when you
Creative
come to
control.
Hulk Hogan, yeah. Current. I'm gonna say Randy Orton.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
He's had a lot of big WrestleMania
Yeah.
matches. He's got another one this year, him against Bray Wyatt.
Ah, yeah. Damn, you could say so many because Bray Wyatt in future as well, man. He's
I-
gonna take over Undertaker.
Yeah, if you let me finish.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
my bad.
you're good. Bray Wyatt,
Copycat.
Shinsuke, and I want to say Bobby Roode too. I think they'll all have.
Bobby Roode's pretty old too.
Yeah.
He's 35, 36 as well.
But he
But
can
I'm talking
still
near
carry
future,
some
man.
shows.
No,
That's not too bad. Like,
I'm
how-
talking near future, but
like
we know
Sami Zayn's
wrestlers go older.
33.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like they're not that old.
KO's my age.
He's 29.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
DDP came
Check
in.
He's
DDP
not
came
29.
into the.
Kevin Owens is 31. That's what I'm calling.
Didn't DDP come into the business when he was 35 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not too late for any of us.
32.
Okay, so he's a little older than me.
You're 29.
I know. That's like 4 years.
Jericho's 46.
Yeah.
That is very true.
I honestly think it might be Jericho's last Mania.
No.
I don't think it'll be
DDP
his last.
Yoga has erased 15 years off his career.
It could be true.
No.
DDP Yoga does work.
I was listening to something
Selfless
Jericho
plug.
was saying. He's like, some guy from NXT called me up or texted me and was
You
asking
tell
me
that.
that if he could use my finishing move when I retire. And he was just like, well, you're going to have to wait a while. Like, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's actually really funny.
That's awesome.
You think he was talking about the code breaker or walls?
Walls.
Ah.
Yeah. No, that's what it was. It was on Ride Along with him and Mark Henry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
that was.
I mean, all they have to do though, really, is just call it by Boston Crab. You know.
But it.
Double Boston.
But you
Crab.
can't finish anyone with a Boston Crab. You got to finish
I
someone
mean,
with
Samoa
with the
Joe
walls.
does that power bomb revert into the Boston Crab.
Yeah, but
Did you
It's-
remember Samoa Joe's old finisher in TNA?
Muscle Buster.
Muscle
yeah,
Buster.
they won't let him do it in
I
WWE.
know.
Do you
Because
guys know why?
Basically
Damage to the
killed,
head.
Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rip.
Bret Hart still blames Seth Rollins.
Shaking his fist somewhere.
That darn Seth
Rollins.
He got goddamn time Seth Rollins took our damn secret gifts.
Well,
man.
it's good. And as much as we wish we were making the matches for pay-per-views, on this show we have the chance. And I think, actually, Chris, it is time for the Crisaro section.
Woo! Nice. His entrance is rad.
Where he comes out in the suit, like
I
the
like
James
it.
Bond thing.
I'm a fan.
Before we go on, this guy says that we should play WWE 2K17 on stream. Zach was actually
I said
talking
that.
about that. We
I
were
said
just
that.
talking about that earlier.
I'd smoke you guys. Just
Yeah, you
Yeah, because you're the one that plays it.
well.
We'll work it in eventually.
You know, when we get Xavier Woods on the show, he'll beat you.
You think
His stock might have dropped, or his stock actually could have gone up.
up or down, I'm not.
They're not taking
You know, it was about a midway guy. He wasn't the highest of highs. He wasn't the lowest of
It
lows.
depends on the temperature.
He's a good sized guy. I mean, he's in the good range.
That's so funny though. Oh my cow. It's funny though that they're not taking like any further action.
Nope, neither
Well,
of
that's
them are
because
gonna have
remember I
any
was talking about Hulk
consequences.
Hogan. They're letting him back in,
Yeah.
and like they fired him because of the racist things that he said during his porn tape.
Yep.
That's why they fired him.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's porn tape.
and all the things surrounding Paige with her neck injury. You know,
She's
she's had her neck
pregnant.
surgery.
She is pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
her
she's
mom.
been pregnant for
Her
a while.
mom put on Twitter, "Congratulations to my baby and Alberto."
El Patron.
This was like 3 days ago.
Watch it be Maddox's baby.
No.
This
And
was
they,
like
no. And then they wrestle Maddox versus Alberto Del Rio for the rights to the child.
I've got a new main event.
Oh my gosh. Oh, special guest referee Xavier Woods.
Well, there goes my 2-on-1 tag team match.
Wow.
We already saw that.
Jesus.
Oh man.
All right. Okay.
Oh god.
With us talking, you know, we want to book the matches, and we all have our own creative ideas on what we think would be a great Mania, whether it's our dream, whether it's how WWE is now. Let's start with, let's see, you did realistic, right?
I did
Realistic. And you did,
Mine's fairly realistic.
and yours
Where's
is,
the mix?
okay, so mine is completely creative and dream matches. So we'll start with the first one, realistic, with Zach. You'll start first,
Okay.
then you'll go, then you, then me. I'll
Okay.
close it out.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be long, just fair warning.
Okay. Alright, here's mine. So, dark match. I've got a match that is actually happening this year at Mania and with Neville versus Austin Aries.
Why would you have that as the dark match?
Because there's a lot of shit. I got a lot of stuff.
All right,
Go ahead.
A lot of time.
Okay.
So anyway, I've got Austin Aries winning the Cruiserweight Championship. Cool. Then, National Anthem by Lillian Garcia.
Classic.
Love Lillian. She's great.
Full bush out or what?
No. She's clear. She's clear.
No, she's not. Ask anybody.
Well, in my Mania, she is.
Okay.
She's good to go. Okay, yeah, my time. Okay, then I've got a SmackDown versus Raw Money in the Bank ladder match.
Okay.
Competitors: AJ Styles, Ziggler, Zack Ryder, and Baron Corbin. Raw: Finn Balor, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Winner: Finn Balor, but he does throw a coup de grace off the big ladder onto KO.
Ooh.
Yeah, big spot.
Dangerous
Then-
spot.
Yep. Then I've got in after that the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers, the Club, versus a call up with the Revival.
Listen to Talking Shop.
Yeah, that's right.
Always listen to Talking Shop.
So, and then I've got the Revival pulling it off and winning their first match at
That's
WrestleMania.
Dash and Dawson, right?
Dash and Dawson
yeah.
winning against the Good Brothers. They'll get their time again.
Alright.
Next match, U.S. Championship, a match that has happened before, but not televised. It's going to be champion Chris Jericho versus Shinsuke Nakamura. So a match they've worked together before, and I've got Shinsuke pulling it off and winning the U.S. Championship.
Nice.
I like that.
Next is a women's Money in the Bank ladder match with SmackDown versus Raw. Winner can challenge any brand's champion.
Okay, is that what you mean by
Same-
SmackDown
yeah.
versus Raw?
Yeah.
I thought it was not, for some reason I thought
Well,
it
no,
was
so
a team
so
aspect.
competitors between different,
gotcha.
different brands, but winner you can challenge for the Raw or the SmackDown Women's Championship. So in this, I've got Bayley, Sasha Banks, Dana Brooke, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Naomi, and Natalya. And winner, I have Asuka,
Yeah.
and she'll challenge the SmackDown Women's Champion.
So Paige isn't getting kicked off the ladder.
No, Paige isn't even in this match.
Oh,
Come on.
come on, guys.
Solid chair. Abortion jokes are funny.
Okay, all right.
All right, next match is another call-up match. It's going to be IC champion Dean Ambrose versus Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
You never told us who won with the Shinsuke Jericho.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke won.
Oh, maybe I'm not.
And then Asuka wins the next one. I just got love for NXT. It's just it's so awesome. Anyway, Dean versus Bobby Roode, winner Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Just glorious victory.
Squash match?
No, not a squash match. Solid. I think there'd be some attacks shot in that.
Okay.
Someone puts down on the tax. Next match is new champions. They weren't the original.
The Brusos.
The Usos versus another call up in DIY, and winners DIY just because I fucking hate the Usos.
Yeah.
Along with everybody
Oh,
else.
they suck. They're
Terrible.
Everyone was cheering when they won the championship. I'm
Their-
like, why?
their
That's
new
so
gimmick is brutal.
Bad.
Their
What's
old
this
gimmick was
first
bad.
day-ish or day one-ish?
Day one-ish, bro.
Like,
So anyway,
whatever.
I've got DIY winning that, of course. Then next match is going to be for the Universal Championship, Goldberg versus Seth Rollins. And I have Seth Rollins winning
Oh,
with an outsider's interference. Scott Hall gets the taser. Tasers Goldberg, and Seth Rollins hits a curb stomp on Goldberg.
I like that.
And then
Does he curb stomp his little kid, his little fat kid?
his kid blocks the first initial
Curb stomp.
curb stomp, and then Goldberg mourns and then gets curb stomped. All right, and then then I've got the Taker match, which I feel it should have been this year. Undertaker versus Big John, and Cena puts him down. Takes Old Yeller out to pasture, puts him down. Because it should not be Reigns.
It should
It
not.
should
be
not.
Reigns.
Why not
Fucking
Undertaker versus
great.
Steve Austin?
Because Stone Cold won't come back no matter what.
No, he's done.
Yeah, he's way.
His neck's more fucked up
His,
than his.
neck,
Yeah.
his knees.
And then
But this is a
yeah.
fantasy. It could happen. But
True.
True fantasy.
And then I've got my champion. I've got my WWE championship as happening right now in Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton.
Nice.
I think it'll be a great match.
Who's
Yeah.
going over?
Yeah, who's going over on that one?
I've got Wyatt winning.
That's who I hope. They have
Randy Orton puts it down for him, lets him hit a big Sister Abigail, and 1, 2, 3.
Hell yeah.
I like that. a lot.
Clean,
Hell yeah.
no
What's the guy from
interference.
Big Daddy. He's sitting in the back of the corner.
hell yeah!
All right.
Going over to me, alright.
Wait, no. It's you.
I was,
Yeah, it's
I was
Chris.
wondering, I was like,
Okay.
Take it
I'm
easy.
just rolling with the punches.
Well, Dylan's is going to take like half an hour.
Mine's pretty lengthy. I got 2 Raws before it, Mania, to set the stage.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start out with a tag match. Rated RKO versus the Good Brothers.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Rated RKO go over, beat them, and it's gonna just cause a whole thing going on for future Raws. And then I'm gonna go into a Money in the Bank with Shelton Benjamin, Sami Zayn, Jeff Hardy, Shinsuke Nakamura, Johnny Mundo, and Braun Strowman.
Johnny Mundo.
Johnny.
Think he'd keep the Mundo name if he came back?
No,
he'd go
back to Morrison.
Morrison, yeah.
God, that'd be rad.
That'd be-
that would
That'd be
yeah.
awesome.
And I'd like to see Shinsuke win it.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Put him in the title contention, and maybe something happens in the rest of this Mania. Then I got KO versus Batista.
Ooh.
That could be really fun to watch.
That
Like Batista in his prime, not when he came back.
Not
like,
Blue Tista.
Not
Blue
Blue
Tista.
Tista. Yeah.
wearing his fucking high tops, his Nikes out there.
His Jordans and his kick
Ah,
pads.
that was rough.
Yeah. That'd be good. KO going over.
Nice.
KO going over.
Nice.
Then I got Triple H versus Razor Ramon. Like good old back in the day Razor Ramon.
Is it Hunter Hearst?
Yeah,
Helmsley?
which Triple H are we talking
I'm
about?
talking like early 2000s Triple H. Like
Is that Evolution Triple H or is that?
Is that when he
Right
after he came back from his first
Yeah.
quad tear?
yeah, right as he comes back from his first quad tear. Let's do that. One.
Okay.
So
That
so
one.
that's like, was China still in the picture with that one?
No.
No,
just
Mm-mm.
it was right as the McMahon Helmsley era started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't like, yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah. Triple H go over Razor, and it's going to be a long match. It's going to be a little controversy. Razor doing some low blows or something.
The bad
guy.
The bad guy.
And then I got Jericho versus Rey Mysterio. That on WrestleMania stage.
That'd be cool.
And WCW body of Jericho.
Okay.
I like that.
And Rey Mysterio went because Rey Mysterio's good whenever. But I'd like to see old SmackDown Rey Mysterio, like early 2000s, like 2002, 2003 Rey Mysterio. Then I'm going to go into Seth Rollins versus Owen Hart.
Huh.
That would be such a sick match.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Owen Hart.
Owen go over.
Huh.
Let's see
Rest in
Owen
peace.
go over. Then I'm going to go into Balor versus Styles. And
That'd be a good match.
Winner is the true leader of the Bullet Club.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
I mean, maybe if like this is when like Styles is going out a little bit, like his tail end, and then pushes Balor more. But I could either way, I'd be happy. Either of them winning, I'd like to see Balor win though.
That would be good.
Then my co-main event: Eddie versus HBK.
Nice.
That never happened.
It was supposed to happen.
It was
Mm-hmm.
that year.
Yep.
That would
And
be cool.
that would incredible match. Both
Alright.
showmen and Eddie winning it. My main event: Kurt versus Bret Hart.
I like it. That would be so technical.
That would just
That
would be a
main
wrestling
event-
match.
That
Technical.
main event would be disgusting. It would win.
It would just be a rap.
It'd be best WrestleMania match ever.
It would. I'm really hoping for a Kurt interference at Mania.
Oh my god!
On Lesnar?
Love that.
Like him
I think that'd be sweet.
just go picking.
Inserting Kurt into the main
Oh,
picture.
that'd be sick.
Has
Have
there
Kurt win the Universal Championship?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh my god, I would jizz in my pants.
This is like a little trivia thing because I don't know the answer to this. Has there been like a Hall of Famer hold a world title after they've been inducted?
No,
Has it happened?
that'd be unreal. That would be unreal if they did that.
I don't think there's.
I don't think so.
Vince won't do that. There's
Unless
no way.
Ric Flair, but
No.
He hasn't held a world title.
When was
Edge
the last
didn't.
world championship that Flair
Triple
won?
H
Has
is
The
not
Rock
in
been
the tri-
inducted?
He-
No,
Triple H isn't in.
no, he's not
Triple
in.
H isn't in.
Yeah, I don't think it's happened before.
That would be rad. I'm telling you.
If anyone deserves to be the first Hall of Famer holding the strap, it's Kurt Angle.
Oh, I would.
Do you think?
I would lose
I would
it.
love to see
Out of-
that, dude.
Out of all of them, I don't. Ric Flair's too old.
No, I mean
Ric
that
Flair.
would still be able to do it. Kurt
Yeah.
Angle.
Oh, so yeah, still be able to do it. But yeah.
Kurt could do it easily.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he's still pretty active
Oh
on
yeah.
the
Indie
on the indie scene.
Okay.
That'd be rad. Oh,
Yeah.
just
I dig it.
Taker versus Trump. I'd watch that.
Taker. That'd be fun.
Take Trump.
Hell in a Cell.
I'm telling
Buried
you. So,
alive match.
right
please.
when like Goldberg's gonna pick Lesnar up for the jackhammer,
The dog.
Angle slides in, Angle slam on Goldberg. If that happens, you heard it here first.
WWE may still have a place in my heart.
Oh, that would just that would restore all faith.
That would.
Okay, Dylan.
All right.
Set the stage. This is your video resume that we're sending
to
Paul
WWE
Levesque.
Creative.
to see if you can become a writer.
All right, buckle in, Cowboys. This is gonna take a while.
Buckle.
So, bridge has been set up. Time to burn it.
Okay.
First segment. New Day's still hosting. So New Day's coming down. They're doing their whole thing, the Bootios. And Samoa Joe comes in and just beats the living shit out of all of them. Just totally destroys them.
Does the crowd get New Day pops?
Yeah, of course the crowd gets New Day pops. Come on, it's WrestleMania. And, they're all chanting New Day. And then Samoa Joe takes him out.
Awesome.
Samoa Joe's still in the ring. Here comes Sami Zayn. Sami just comes in, starts tackling, or just tackles Joe, and is just sitting there punching right in the middle of the ring. Grabs a kendo stick and starts going against the back of Joe. Joe rolls out of the ring to regather himself, and Sami Zayn launches himself over the ropes at him.
So this is all just happening. This is not a match.
No, this is the match. This
Okay.
is the first match. This is
Okay.
the no DQ
Match has started. Awesome.
Match has started. But guess what's going first? Spanish announce table.
Yes, of course.
Sammy carries Joe over to the Spanish announce table and sets him up for the Blue Thunderbomb.
Nice.
On the table?
He's gonna try to do the
I
Blue
love it.
Thunderbomb on the table.
I love it.
Joe stops him and spinebusters him through the table, though. Just starts destroying Sami Zayn after this. Throws him back into the ring. Continues just destroying the shit out of him. Irish whips him. Sammy counters with a haluva kick.
Nice.
They both go down. Joe staggers to his feet first. Sammy comes, hits him with the Blue Thunderbomb. Joe kicks out on 2, though. Sammy's in disbelief, grabs a chair, comes back into the ring, starts hitting Joe, climbs up to the top rope. He's going to try to finish this off. And Joe comes up, pushes him in, sets him up for the good old muscle buster. Nails the muscle buster on him, pins him 1, 2, 3.
Not even in fantasy, Sami Zayn can't get a win.
Not even in fantasy.
Feels so bad.
I do too, because I think he's awesome.
But he's putting
I
on a
do
good fight
too,
this
man.
match. This is a good match.
Man.
This is a long match. This isn't no squash match.
Drink it in, man.
Second match is going to be Good Brothers versus Enzo and Cass. Good Brothers are coming out first. Anderson's wearing an Enzo wig.
Okay.
He's doing the chicken
Oh,
dance.
shit, sorry.
He's doing the chicken dance. Grabs the mark. Starts calling everyone soft. Doing this promo, doing his chicken dance. Gallows grabs the mic, starts stuttering, goes, "I'm 7 foot tall." Enzo rips it back from him and says, "Okay, we're not giving the big man the mic." But they make it down the ring. Here comes Enzo and Cass. We don't have to listen to the whole shit again. Good Brothers are just totally ripping on him.
It's the worst theme song there is.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Don't let wrestlers sing their own fucking songs, WWE.
Shawn Michaels.
It's bad.
Awful.
You don't like Shawn Michaels?
It's like,
Terrible.
have you heard Naomi's? She just talks about how awesome she is. That's her
Yeah.
song. It's rough.
Do you not remember Lance Storms?
Which one?
The one that he like talks over?
No. I'd like to be serious here for a moment. Isn't that him?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Oh, fucking Lance Storm.
But either way, Good Brothers are going to hit him with the belts outside of the ring.
Good.
Get away with it, and they're going to retain. Third match is going to be that triple threat match. Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte. Bayley clears the ring, does a little taunt. Charlotte comes back in, takes out Bayley. Then Charlotte and Shasha start going at it. Puts Bayley into the figure 8, wins the championship.
Sasha. Not Sasha.
Charlotte takes the belt back.
Just
at
keeping
Mania.
that Flair domination.
Free spot is going to be with the New Day, but the New Day is going to be all bandaged up. They're going to be coming out on crutches and in casts and like eyes covered up because they got the shit kicked out of them by Samoa Joe.
Nice.
I don't care who the celebrity is.
Are they gonna have a little like tape around Francesco?
Yeah,
too?
it's gonna sound like shit because it's all taped up.
Can the celebrity be like Lisa Ann or something?
No,
Okay.
no. Maddox and Xavier Woods aren't hosting. Then a match I kind of forgot to throw in there. Neville Austin Aries. Lots of big spots, but Neville's gonna win with the red arrow.
Nice.
Okay, the good match. Our boy Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens.
Nice.
Very psychological match here, Chris. KO's gonna hit Jericho with a cannonball, picks him up, plants the pop-up powerbomb on him. Jericho kicks out. Back and forth, Jericho hits a lion salt and puts KO into the walls. KO gets a rope break, but Jericho holds it for 4 seconds, wearing him down. KO hits him with another pop-up powerbomb. Jericho kicks out. KO gets pissed off at this point, puts Jericho into the walls, and gets frustrated. Jericho won't tap, just lets it go in the middle of the ring. Let's see. Sets him up for another powerbomb, but Jericho reverses him, gets popped up, pulls him down into a code breaker.
I was just saying that would be so sick.
Pins him. 1, 2, kick out. Kicks out of the wall, or the code breaker.
Alright.
Jericho's in disbelief. Both men are just exhausted lying there. KO hits him up with another powerbomb in the corner. Gets the pin on him with another pop-up powerbomb. KO gets the belt, stands up. Him and Jericho stare each other down for a second, then hug it out.
Hug it out, bitch.
Hug it out. Jericho raises KO's hand. You know, the friendship can be back on. Now to burn the bridges. We got Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker.
Oh,
in what is sure to be the match of the century.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, of course Roman Reigns gets booed as he enters the ring.
What?
Get out.
Right?
He's the best.
He's the guy.
Yeah, we already have cut enough of your combat scene. But Taker's coming out with the monks. The monks with the flaming
CM Punk's a monk
torches.
beats the shit out of Roman Reigns.
CM Punk.
God, I wish. So the match starts. Roman Reigns thinks he can brawl with the Taker. He can't. Taker hits him with the snake eyes.
Classic Taker.
Sets up Roman for tombstone, but Roman slides out of it. Hits him with a Superman punch. Pins Taker, but he kicks out at 1.
Obviously.
Kicks out at 1. Reigns takes control at this point. Set Taker up for a spear, but Taker sidesteps it and throws him out of the ring. Reigns is getting frustrated at this point, starts breaking the face persona. So you see him getting visibly pissed off. He's not happy about it. They start brawling again. Taker's kicking his ass again at it. Ref gets hit at some point. Reigns hits a low blow on the Taker. The Taker. Goes down. Roman Reigns hits the spear on him. 1, 2, kicks out. Kicks out of it, Chris. Reigns is pissed off, slamming on the mat at this point. You know, goes over to the corner, punches the ground, and does his dumb big mouth bullshit.
Awful. His terrible Chewbacca impression.
Hits him with a Superman punch, sets him up, hits Taker with another spear after the low blow. 1, 2, kick out.
Oh, by the grace of God, he kicked out.
Roman Reigns goes out of the ring, starts pulling apart the announce table. Gets back into the ring to grab Taker and gets tombstoned. Pins Roman Reigns 1, 2, 3. Undertaker wins. Roman Reigns goes down. Taker walking back up the ramp. His music's still playing. Roman Reigns comes up behind him and just starts assaulting him. And just
That's assault! That's assault!
beating him at the entrance ramp. Has to be like restrained by security. Roman Reigns is finally a heel. Undertaker didn't lose to Roman Reigns at Mania.
Oh, God, it just sounds too good to be true.
Last match, Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor. Can you guess who's going to win this one?
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
That just reminds me of Orton.
Goldberg.
It's essentially the Daniel Bryan
I was
versus
about to
Triple
say,
H
yeah.
and Batista, or
Yeah.
Orton and Batista, and Triple H
I
too.
struck inspiration from that.
Nice.
But, you know, they're both just going to kind of attack Finn Balor at first. But Goldberg's going to go to spear him. And, you know, Finn Balor sidesteps it, throws him into the turnbuckle, shoulder first. Lesnar jumps running after him. Little sliding ankle tackle on Lesnar. Sets up the coup de grace. Takes him out. Goes for the pin. Goldberg breaks it up. Goldberg tries to go to jackknife him. Lesnar spears Goldberg. Drops Finn Balor on his feet. Finn Balor hits him with a Shining Wizard into another coup de grace. Pins him 1, 2, 3. WrestleMania is saved.
And instead of 5-minute main event that we're going to get, it was 7 minutes.
7 minutes. But
Yeah, but you got Finn Balor instead of
hey,
Goldberg.
at least Finn Balor his makeup didn't run. You know,
He's still the demon.
he's still
He's still
Demon
looking
King,
good.
and he's still looking good for the pictures after.
All right.
Well, I am your current champion, and that was my WrestleMania.
I almost forgot we had
Mine's
one more.
complete fantasy. It's people from... This is like a time machine mania. People from different times.
And we are out of time. This has been another episode of Four Horsemen Wrestling Podcast.
The first match I have is a triple threat tag team TLC match between the Broken Hardys,
Okay.
Matt and Hef, versus Edge and Christian, versus the Young Bucks.
Ooh.
Is the Money in the Bank ladder match. Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Zack Ryder, Adam Cole, Zack Sabre Jr., and Ethan Carter III in the Money in the Bank ladder match, with Sami Zayn going over. Sami Zayn finally gets the big W at Mania.
What?
So unrealistic.
Did you hear the competitive-
EC3? I heard EC3 in there.
Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Zack Ryder, Adam Cole, Zack Sabre Jr., and EC3 in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And so this is where the time machine starts going into effect. I've got 1998 Sting versus 1998 Taker in a Buried Alive match.
Wrestling would be so great with a time machine.
Oh,
And guess what? WCW is going to get one.
It's about damn time.
Sting buries Taker alive.
it's about damn time.
And then,
But you can't kill the dead man.
anyways, then the next match you've got the showstopper, 1997 HBK Shawn Michaels versus the hottest start to pro wrestling on the biggest stage, 2016 AJ Styles.
Ooh,
Damn.
that would be good. This is Shawn Michaels'
Prime.
pre-back problems.
Mhm.
Shawn Michaels. Wow.
Pre-pill addiction.
And I'm going to have AJ Styles going over.
Nice.
And the next match is current Shinsuke Nakamura versus 2000 Y2J. So, like, when the Millennium came out, when he debuted in WWE.
I
It
still
was
remember
that
what he's
Y2J.
wearing. Is
The
this like
silver
little pony, like
jacket
a
and
silver
the ponytail.
jacket.
Looking good.
got Y2J going over that one, with it being like a 30-minute, just great match, New Japan style, just showing the world class that both men have. The next match, another technical match, 1997 Bret Hart versus Finn Balor.
Oh,
Bret Hart going over, getting the win at Mania that he deserves
with a submission, making Balor tap
with the sharpshooter.
with the sharpshooter. I guess did Bret Hart have a finishing move
No, it was
other than the
sharpshooter.
sharpshooter?
that was what it was.
He was a submission guy.
I mean, I get that. It's just like
The guy.
even Benoit had
The
a
diving
finisher.
headbutt.
The headbutt.
And then one of the matches that I think would be sweet if it happened, 1990 Hulk Hogan versus John Cena in an undisputed icon match
Huh.
Wow.
Okay.
with Big Match John going over
Yeah.
the Hulkster. You know, having like
That's how I would.
the
want
mega
to see
challenge ending. You know, like both shake hands. Good, whatever.
it. Handshake so strong it stops the earth in its rotation.
Right.
People gave Cena so much shit for the 5 moves of doom, but I mean, at least he does new things every now and then.
He's got that new sunset flip that kind of resembles a Canadian destroyer.
Yeah.
He does. All right, and then the next match, it's a 2-on-1 handicap match. Kenny Omega and Bobby Roode versus 2004 Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
So Brock Lesnar, you know, one of his rookie years, still going at it. Brock Lesnar's going to get the win. He's going to F5 both of them.
here comes the pain.
Here comes the pain.
Back when I didn't hate him.
Was Heyman there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've actually made a change to this one. I've taken somebody out and put him back in because I forgot about him. And I don't know why I could forget about him. But it is going to be Kurt Angle versus Daniel Bryan versus Chicago Made Punk in the main event of my WrestleMania.
Wow.
That'd be good. That'd be sick.
Who's going over?
Daniel Bryan?
You give it to him. I wouldn't give it to
I
Daniel.
would
Daniel
give it to
Bryan.
He's the
yeah.
last one I would give it to.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan.
Because we know what's good. We know what's best for business.
Yeah. Jeez.
Daniel Bryan was the hottest thing
He
since
was.
hot shit.
What?
Not
How
as
do
hot
you
as
feel?
live.
How do you feel about his what he said the other day about just like a year and a half, and he might do it again, might come back.
Well, he
Well,
He
that's
might
what
go
his
indie.
contract. Yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
he might go indie
He'll
and
go to
just
like
stay out of
if
He'll go to Ring of
WWE
Honor.
doesn't. Yeah, if they don't buy Ring of Honor, he'll go to Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna buy Ring of Honor though.
So I heard it might just be they're trying to buy the rights to certain
Like the video.
people. Yeah, certain video of like Kevin Owens and Kevin Steen and people who were there before.
El
they're
Generico.
big. Yeah. So people that were there before in Ring of Honor, they might just try to buy the video rights to those people to kind of like show. Oh yeah,
that wouldn't be
where
so
they
bad.
started. No, it wouldn't be bad at all.
They're trying to do that with TNA too,
Yeah.
to buy
Just
all their.
like for video library and
Yeah, for
stuff,
their
which I
video
think would be
library.
cool with like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe.
It'd be cool to be able to watch all that stuff. I mean, there've been that Impact that we went to in Salt Lake was pretty cool.
Brooke Tessmaker's ass
Oh.
is so nice in person. Anyways, well, wrapping it up. Anybody got?
we
any
didn't talk
closing?
about Survivor Series.
Because we did our own shows this week.
And I didn't.
alternating.
And I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. That's
I
why-
watched it.
It was kind of it's Mania. We got to get Mania on the mind. Next week is Mania.
Next week's
Next
Mania.
week is
We will
Mania.
have our predictions. We will have.
Are we gonna do predictions before?
I think we
Show?
should. Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
should have a short one next week. Just
I think
quick.
next
just get
week
a
will just be
prediction in.
predictions. I feel like that was long as fuck.
Yeah, we talked.